الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. I feel like we have to make tasbih today, and we're going to do it in a different way. 10 times Subhanallah, 10 times Alhamdulillah, 10 times Allahu Akbar. We ready? Subhanallah, 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 Subhanallah. Alhamdulillah, 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 Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar, 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 Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. The normal one is Subhanallah 33, Alhamdulillah 33, Allahu Akbar 34. But Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also did it 10, 10, 10. The common, most of the time, he used 33, 33, 34. But he did it 10, 10, 10. And it came handy. Becomes handy sometimes when you are in a hurry, like her. She's too hurried to talk to her friend as soon as I finish talking. She can do the 10, 10, 10, and then talk with her friend quickly. Of course, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about hurry for a need. Yani, for instance, I don't have much time to wait before I can give the talk. But I have time to say Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar, 10, 10, 10 before I speak. I get the reward of the dhikr plus the khatira. You have to go to work immediately after your salah, you do the 10, 10, 10. So these are ways that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam diversified to make our worship easier on us, that suits everyone. The one in a hurry and the one who has time, the one who is sick and the one who is healthy and such. Is it true that happiness brings what? Sweetness? Is it true? Happiness brings sweetness, or sweetness brings happiness. Which one is it? What? Happiness brings sweetness. How do you get happy? You have to be sweet. Let's take, for instance, who's Brother Khalil. Tell me, who's got a sweet personality here?
Raise your hand, girls, boys. I don't see nobody.
Wali?
I would say probably Saja.
Brother?
Saja.
Who's that?
Saja.
That's Sister Seja.
Yeah, sister Saja.
Ah. Type. Sister Seja has good, sweet manners. Now, her good manners makes her friend like her. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes her. Conclusion, she's going to be happy. So sweetness brings happiness. A lot of people say happiness brings sweetness. It's true. But you start where? With yourself. You have to initiate so you will get happy. You cannot just sit at home and lock yourself inside a room and then you see happiness breaking in and coming to you. You have to do it. Yesterday you made a promise, right? And the promise is to move to the other side of the sister, if you don't mind, please. Thank you. The promise is to fast. You raised your hand. That's a promise. Just like if I say, okay, we're doing fundraising for the school, $5, you raise your hand, $5, and you go home, you feel like buying a popsicle for it, and instead of giving it, you have a problem with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You broke your promise. So you raise your hand with good intention. You really mean to fast. And for some reason you did not. Maybe your mom told you not to fast. Maybe the exams are in your mind, you need to break your fast for it. Maybe you did not wake up early. It will be written for you as you fasted, subhanAllah. That's the beauty of our religion. With good intention, you get the reward. That's what we call positiveness. You always need to be positive. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves for you to be positive to the point He gave you the reward of not doing the act as if you did it when you don't do it. Intention to fast and you did not for a valid reason, He gives you or puts you 70 years away from hellfire and you did not even fast. So He can subhanahu wa ta'ala encourage you to do good all the time and plan for good all the time. Okay, it's like tomorrow I'm going to go to the masjid. Tomorrow is a holiday, for instance Saturday. So I'm going to plan on going inshallah and pray in the masjid, Dhuhr or Maghrib or Isha. And for some reason you did not go, you are written for that. I'm going to wake up before Fajr and pray 2 rak'ah. Of course, you know, when you're smiling when I'm talking, definitely you're not with me. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you and clean your attitude a little bit. You have a plan to do something tomorrow. And for some reason you did not. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you the hasanat. Why? Because now you did it. Plan for tomorrow to wake up before Fajr and pray the 2 rak'ah 5 minutes before Fajr. If you have that plan and you set the alarm and you told your mom, wake me up and stuff, and you did not, it's written for you, you pray 2 rak'ah. You know there's a dangerous word that we always say, I am. Like you say, I'm hungry. You know what happens? Hunger is sent after you big time. It's like the postman take that hunger and start looking for you. Where are you? Boom, and he puts it right into your stomach. Why? Because you initiated something. Mentally, your mind is saying, this is what you are. Hungry. Oh my God, we're going to fast 16 hours. Oh, I'm going to be dead. You'll be dead. Oh my God, 16 hours? Look, the one who created you, subhanahu wa ta'ala, knows the time and knows who you are and knows the ability and knows everything. He puts it, then you can do it. Think this way and be a normal. The way you program yourself, it's how positive you are about how you feel. When you say, I am, you will be. Look at yourself in the mirror, oh, I'm ugly. You are. And you will be feeling. It doesn't matter how good looking you look. Doesn't matter what people tell you how good you look. You feel ugly, you're ugly. It doesn't matter what people think. And if you look at yourself and you say, hey, I'm strong, you find yourself energetic. Dangerous to say I am in a negative way. And positive to say I am in a positive way. If you keep talking to yourself about certain things, you programmed your mind to feel that way. That's why you need to always look at yourself as energetic, so you feel that way, as good looking, as a believer. You can do it. It's no big deal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can help all the time. Positive, positive, positive. So don't come and tell me, oh, I'm exhausted. Look how you start walking after you say it. Your hands start going like this. Why do you think courage? You can have someone this tall and someone as tall as me, and this little one can beat me. Because I have the muscles and I can beat him, but the courage is in the heart. It's how you feel. I can get him. And he will. And if you are سَنُلْقِي فِي قُلُوبِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الرُّعْبِ, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts the fear in your heart, you can be as big as a building. You cannot beat a little kitty. and you would run from a little cockroach? Raise your hand if you don't run from a cockroach. Sajah, wow. In Palestine, alhamdulillah, they're everywhere. Still, no, mashallah. They just enjoyed that word. Took them away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala quick. I'm just letting you know, little thing scares you. Because mentally, it tells your body and it tells your heart and it tells your brain that this is scary, and you get scared from it. And really, if it comes down to it, one-on-one, you versus a cockroach. Who's gonna win, you think? Brother Dua, go ahead.